Carlos has your highlights.
Co-leaders of the Serie A, AC Milan, were at home to Parma. A win for Milan on Saturday would temporarily move the Champions League semi-finalists 3 points clear of Juve, ahead of Juve's tricky game versus Lazio on Sunday. Andrei Shevchenko wasn't rested for this one ahead of their Champions League match versus PSV on Tuesday. Just after the half hour, Rui Costa receives at midfield and his long-range strike is stopped. Rebound isn't cleared. In comes Kaká from the right and he drives it past Sebastian Frey. 1-0 Milan. This goal coming in the 34th minute. Kaká with his 6th goal of the season, and it all starts with the powerful drive by Costa. The keeper pushes out the rebound, but the Parma defense just couldn't clear it out of danger. Kaká would pounce, and the home side had the first half lead. Just over 10 minutes into the second half, Kaká down the right side for Shevchenko. He's got John Dahl Thomason with him, and Sheva would roll it across for Thomason. 2-0 Milan. Goal in the 61st, and for Thomason, it was his 5th of the season, and Sebastian Frey wondering where his defense had gone. 8 minutes later, Clarence Seedorf with the steal. Sheva on the left. He cuts in. The deflected ball bounces towards Cafu, and he right foots it low to the left side. 3-0 Milan. Cafu's first of the season, and it came in the 70th. And after beating Chievo at midweek, AC Milan followed that up with a comprehensive win over Parma. And despite Carlo Ancelotti resting many regulars, Milan looked ready for their Champions League first leg semi-final versus PSV. They get the full points.
A win over Vitesse Arnhem at Philips Stadium Saturday.
Rarely is it easy for Juve to take points from Lazio, and especially at Stadio Olimpico. Juve needing points to keep pace with AC Milan, haven't beaten the other Roma-based team since '99, and worse yet, they haven't scored in this fixture in the last 4 years. Just after a quarter hour gone, Alessandro Del Piero requesting a substitution. He picked up a sore back after a knock from Sebastiano Seviglia, replaced with Uruguayan Ruben Oliveira, and he made his introduction by taking this free kick, wrapped up by Angelo Peruzzi. 39th minute, Juve looking for the first goal of the game. Marcelo Zalaeta. His strike is kicked away by Peruzzi. Just before halftime, Emmanuel Filippini sprints into space, brought down by Lilian Thuram. Filippini expecting a penalty kick opportunity, but the referee said no. Instead, it was a goal kick, and Lazio were not happy. There's no doubt the contact was made. Filippini hits the turf, then expresses his frustration with the non-call. Thuram did body check Filippini, and Paulo Di Canio looked like he wasn't going to let it go either. Goalless at halftime, second half, Juve's defense under pressure, ball back to Gigi Buffon.
And it could have been so dangerous, and Buffon playing far too much football.
Buffon kicks the ball out of danger as Lazio were pressing midway through the second half. 20 minutes left in the game. Pavel Nedved unloads from well out. It's bang off the post, then cleared out. Still goalless as Fabrizio Casazza took over for Peruzzi in goal. But Juve kept up the pressure. The long cross. Nedved scrambles to get a shot away.
Nedved. Nedved with the chance. Nedved with the goal. Oh, that's what Juventus needed.
1-0 Juve. Nedved with his 6th goal of the season, and it came in the 86th minute. Nedved, the former Lazio man, stings his former club with a late goal in the game as Juve pick up the full points, ensuring the Turin-based team keep pace with AC Milan atop the Serie A standings. 13th place AS Roma trying to stop the rot versus 4th place Sampdoria. It didn't start well. Max Tonetto chips it over Gianluca Curzi. 1-0 goal for Sampdoria in the 33rd. 1-0 at halftime. Second half, AS Roma looking for their first goal. Antonio Cassano through pass for Alessandro Mancini. His strike is deflected high into the air but not cleared. Daniele De Rossi rattles the crossbar and back into play. Sampdoria eventually cleared it out of danger. Keeper Francesco Antonioli under a bit of pressure, but he catches a break. Later, Sampdoria through pass for Cristiano Doni.
Great opportunity.
He gets hauled down in the penalty area, In the referee awards, Sampdoria a penalty kick opportunity despite the protest, and there are always protests. Certainly the referee didn't look like he was going to change his mind. Doni gets by the first defender, then it's Leandro Cufre with the tackle from behind, sending Sampdoria to the spot, and a chance for Francesco Flacchi.
Here is Flacchi. Cool as you like.
Flacchi with the goal, his 13th of the season, and Sampdoria with the lead 2-0 after 75. Move to added time, Cristiano Panucci sends a cross in from the right. Cassano is tripped, and the referee awards Roma a penalty kick opportunity. And of course, the Sampdoria players don't agree, so they argue the call with the referee. Stefano Sacchetti trips up Cassano, sending Roma to the spot. From there, it's Vincenzo Montella. He makes it 2-1 with the goal in the 90th, +3, his 21st of the season. But the game wasn't over yet. Now almost 6 minutes into added time, Roma with one more chance. Cassano alone on the left side. He receives the pass from Dacour, right at the keeper. A chance at the death for Cassano, and Sampdoria were wondering if the final whistle was ever going to be called. A chance for Roma, but they blew it. Winless since February 20th, they've lost 7 of their last 8, having recorded just 1 point out of a possible 24. Roma are spiraling towards the drop. 2-1, the final. Bottom rung Atalanta playing host to 6th place Palermo. Atalanta in dark trying to avoid the drop. Late in the second half, still goalless until this. Igor Budan with the chip to the far post. Luigi Sala gets a boot on it. Goal in the 88th, and it's a biggie. Budan with the ball to the far post, and the Palermo defender whiffs on the attempted clearance, and Sala stuffs it by Matteo Guardalben. Atalanta desperately needing points to keep in touch with the other Serie A strugglers. They hold on to the scoreline and grab 3 valuable points. It's their 4th win in 6 games. 1-0 was the final.
Oh, Luigi Sala.
And they would play like it was a final.